At bare minimum, they know your theme song.
Yeah, for sure. Well, who else? I'm very thankful that the theme song always works. I connect with everybody.
You're not their boy toy.
Still one of the greatest songs ever, if you ask me, and something that we were talking about it the other day. I'm one of the few guys that's never changed his theme song, and I never will.
It's so good.
Yeah, and at 60, it's hilarious to me that we're still doing it. But that's the thing. I feel like HBK, that character, even at 60, can get away with it, which is, I don't know. That's one of the things I'm most proud of, because again, nobody takes me, or that character that seriously now. And that was part of, who he was.
My favorite line from your theme song will always be, "Hands off the merchandise."
Yeah. Well, again, I give Jimmy Hart so much credit for that. When it first came out, I can remember hearing it and thinking like, oh, geez. When you go singles and you pitch yourself as a single star, you kind of see yourself. Everybody sees himself more as the action hero guy. Kevin Nash always describes it as the guy that's flying the helicopter with a cigar in his mouth and the M16 in his hand and the girl under his arm, doing everything cool.
Yeah.
And my character obviously was not really close to any of that. But then as I began to, I got with Sherry and then began to embrace it and then just be able to find out who this was, and the boy toy stuff that was in the song was so helpful in that and helping me find out, who it would be and who HBK would eventually become. And so Jimmy Hart and that song deserves so much credit for everything that I accomplished, because it was the tool that I used to find that character.
Do you remember the day being in the studio actually singing those lyrics?
I do. And I just remember bits and pieces of it, and just talking with Jimmy and telling him, I don't have a good voice. My voice is so deep, and I can't. I don't know. I can't get high pitches, and even that, the screaming at the beginning.
Is that you?
No, God, no.
Okay.
No, for heaven's sake. But it was just, I don't even have really levels when it comes to singing. And so I don't know. I was just and I was self-conscious anyway, but, and he was great. He just said, "Don't worry about it. We'll make you sound great, baby." And, I think they did whatever it is they do, and they don't have, obviously they didn't have at that time all the wonderful bells and whistles they have now. So, but yeah, they did a great job, and it was just it was sort of icing on the cake when it goes from Sherry singing it to me singing it. I don't know. Again, just that whole process. It's so ludicrous, all of it, and I think that's what makes it, so special.
Did you look at the lyrics and go, "I'm not your boy toy"?
It was that's what I'm saying. It was just so ludicrous that it wasn't even, like I said, I can't express it enough. It was just not really where I saw myself going. And I don't know. I felt I could be more of who I maybe was later on when I was 35, 36, again, with a little bit of grit. And with, again, with the cooler looking cowboy hat, but it was, again, a little bit more of grit and toughness to him. But that was, at that time, that just wasn't something I think I was going to pull off. And I don't know, it was just so unique and different, because once I heard that song, that's when I began to then think about, okay, I'm going to do this. Who are two people that I can think of that I can connect with on that level that are this type of showman? And it was Freddie Mercury and Elvis. And those were the two people that I began to focus on. And I don't know. And that's what really got me to the point to where I could be comfortable out there, because I can't dance a lick. I can't sing. Even though I was playing this character, I had no game, as the kids say. Really, when it came to girls and stuff like that, I was very shy. All of that character is 100% based on a bunch of BS that I've never actually really had. And in fact, a person that I spent the majority of my life, in one hand, you kind of wish you were, but I was never able to really pull that off in real life. And so it just gave me this place to be able to jump into, to be this person that was, so unbelievably obnoxious and cool and into himself that, and comfortable in his own skin, because I wasn't at that time.